Now, I'm probably going to get tons of hate for my view on this, but this is a widely discussed topic in the competitive PvP aspect of Dark Souls, and I have to get it off my chest. The topic is backstabs. Everybody hates them. Sometimes I think people hate them more than players who mod for invincibility. Backstabs do tons of damage, and if you don't know how to defend yourself against it, you're gonna end with dozens of holes in your backside. I used to get destroyed from backstab fishers when I first started playing Dark Souls. I kept asking myself, how could I stop this? Why did he snap to my back so suddenly? He has way too much poise for me to stop him from backstabbing me. This is stupid. And then I woke up. I'm gonna lay down some quick tips that will probably rethink your views on this topic, and maybe even help you become a better PvPer overall. So, rule number 1. Stop attacking from point blank range. I cannot count the number of matches where I've seen this. Attacking from point blank range opens up 2 possible ways for your opponent to backstab you, and 1 backstab is all it takes. Find out the longest range of your weapon and abuse the hell out of it. Builds with huge weapons have to keep this rule in mind constantly anyway to avoid being punished for regular attacks. They also depend on aiming manually to avoid getting roll backstabbed. Katana weapons are a bit harder to judge exactly where that range is, since its range is pretty short. But with a little bit of practice and manual aiming, you will be able to deal some damage and avoid their backstab all at the same time. Rule number 2. The kick. Everyone knows about the kick, and in most cases everyone can use it. People with thrusting weapons will be missing out on this rule, so they have to depend heavily on rule number 1. Kicking is a poised backstabber's worst nightmare. If you know for sure that an opponent is going to try and circle around you, use the kick. No matter how much poise they stack, the kick will stagger your opponent. As you can tell from this video, the kick covers a fairly good angle. If you kick an opponent at the right time, they will stagger before they can attack at your back. With most weapons, you will be able to attack during their stagger. For big weapons builds, the best you can do is either roll away or anticipate where their roll will be and punish it. Okay, third and final rule. Expect it. If you play knowing that every single opponent can backstab you at every opportunity they can, you are 1 step closer to taking less than half the amount of backstabs you usually take. Sure, there will be major lag stabs sometimes, and ganking is a completely different story. But if you choose to exclude backstabbing opponents altogether, you should not expect other players to do the same. If there are any other Dark Souls topics on your mind, like this one, type them in the comment section, and if a lot of people like it, I might make a video on it. I hope this video helped you improve your game. This is the Havoc. Until next time.